Everyone needs to listen, please. The graphs that we are doing today are going to be the same as the ones yesterday, but I'm going to go through them all again because there was a couple of people that didn't do it. Your job is going to be to graph the Skittle colors with each of the 5 graphs that we have done. Once you have got your results in there, then you can eat your Skittles once they're in. So boys, if you, lost my train of thought. If you know how to do these graphs already, then please feel free to start. You were here yesterday, you're confident. Please feel free to go ahead of me. Your job today is to fill in the theory section on the, it says Smarty Colors, but we're doing Skittles. And then you're going to do lesson 2 in your theory booklet, your work booklet, sorry, as well. Okay, which is the same graph. Does everybody understand? Okay, so everyone is going to have slightly different results, but I'm going to do it up here with my Skittle packet. The first thing you want to do is list off, whoops, now I'm losing Skittles, is list off the colours that you have. So mine are red, then I have green. This is in your theory booklet. Then I have orange. Then I have purple. And then I have yellow. So some of you, does anyone have any other colours than that? This is in the theory booklet. Yes, red was first. Yes, read please, Ivy. It's written. Year 7, quiet please. If you know what you're doing, you shouldn't be talking and you should be drawing these graphs. If you don't know, then you're listening in with what I'm doing up here. So you will have different results to mine. Okay, for me, I have got 5 red Skittles. I had 2 green ones. I also had 5 orange, 1 purple, and 1 yellow. So I had 14 Skittles. Did you all have 14 Skittles? Oh, that's pretty cool. Okay, so now let's go through all the different graphs. So your results should be different. So you're putting in the number of Skittles that you have in there. You can do the same as me if you're not sure, if you know how to do it, because you missed it yesterday, Ivy, so you can do the same as me if you like. Yep, only put down the ones you have. So if you don't have any yellow ones, you can just leave it off. Cool. Yes, please use your rulers that I asked you all to bring today. Good. Guys, too much talking. Yes. All right. Labeling your axes, remember, is very important. Make sure you draw the lines and space it out. We have only got, like I've only got, my largest number is 5 Skittles. So you could be going up by 2 on your number axis just to make it spread out and make it look better. Don't squash up your graphs. Graphs will look better if they're bigger. So down the bottom axis, I'm going to have color. And on the vertical axis, I'm going to have number of Skittles. Can I spell Skittles? Yep. So spread out every second space. Year 7, quiet please. No one should be talking. Red, green, orange. All right, that's enough now, Lachlan. It's enough. Well, it's not going to do any better if it didn't do it yet. Addison? On the vertical, 7 is very important that people bring your own gear. Calculators, pens, rulers, all of it. You have it all. Okay, on the vertical axis, I'm going to use every second space. So 1, 2, 3. Ziggy. That's taking a really long time to draw a graph, so I have to stop every 5 seconds. Let's get on with it, please. Remember to draw your columns. We need to have half a space in front and half a space behind where the label is. So for red, I had 5. You might have a different number. Because there needs to be a gap in between each one of these columns. Okay, color that column in. Okay, then moving on to green, I had 2 of them. So half a space before the green and half a space after the green. Okay, orange, I had 5. We'll get to that next lesson, not worry about it today. Today we want to master these ones. The sector graphs are another thing altogether. Purple is 1. And yellow is 1. Yes, as long as you have your results, you can eat your Skittles. Although maybe we should wait to the end of the lesson in case people are silly. Yeah, that's a good plan, isn't it? All right, my graph is still not perfect because I don't have a title. So my title is going to be Skittle Color. Skittle Colors. There we go. Now we have to draw the same information on a bar graph. Bar graph and column graphs are almost the same. We are just switching the axes that they're on, and the bars will go horizontally across. Yes. Luke, shush, draw. I'm doing 2 spaces for everything. One will just make it a bit squashy is all, because you won't actually see it. The whole point of graphs is that people use graphs to display, to show off their data. You don't want to make a graph tiny. You want to make it big if you can. Okay, so bar graphs, switch those axes over. I called it Skittle Colors. Time to draw some graphs, please. So this time my color is going to go on the vertical one. It's a good habit though. And this one is going to be the number of Skittles. Remember 2 spaces for every one, even the first gap. So red. Now, please. No more talking or turning around. Just draw your graphs. Okay. Bars. These are bars. Red. I have 5. Half a space below and half a space above. Then green. Half a space below, half a space above. Orange was 5 again for me. Half below. Oops, I went too far. And half above. Purple is 1. And yellow is 1. No talking, just drawing. Today we need to finish these ones, and I have a feeling people had some ones from yesterday weren't finished either. So I want all of lesson 1 and 2 in your theory booklet and your work booklet done today. So let's get drawing graphs. Okay, that's a bar graph. Next one. There's 5 colors. The line graph has the same axis set up as the first one, as the column graph. We put the colors on the horizontal axes again. Labels on your axes, it needs to be ruled. Okay, colors down here. And number of Skittles on the vertical. And again, go by every second space. Stretch your graph out, make it look good. Okay, this one we are doing a line graph, so we put little crosses for every one. So for red, I have got 5 Skittles for mine, so I put a little cross up here when red is 5. Green, I had 2. Orange, I had 5 again. Purple, I had 1. Yellow, I had 1. And it's a line graph because you're going to connect those crosses up like a dot to dot. Careful not to skip any. Okay? Okay, I still need a title. So, Skittle Colors. Did I do my title for my last one? Oh, I didn't. No, need Skittle Colors on this one too. It's definitely something, if you, next year in year 8, when you do this in year 8, when you get to the end of your test, you go back and you just make sure everything's labelled, everything has a title. Okay, the pictogram. So the pictogram, we get to choose a picture that we want to use. Skittles are round, so that's a really nice shape to use. So we draw a line across the bottom and a line going vertically upwards. And across the bottom, we do need to measure even spaces. So you may want to measure every 2 centimeters. And then you put your colors down there. So red, green, orange, purple, and yellow. Okay, label that the colors. For a pictogram, you need to have a key, which explains how people read your graph. Because we only have a very low number of Skittles, I'm going to be very simplistic with my drawing. There's my lovely Skittle, and that is equal to 1 Skittle. Okay, you can even, if you want to be really clever, they have S's on them. You can put a little S in there. If you look at them closely, there's a little S in the middle of your Skittles. Okay, remember to keep them evenly spaced. So you can use your ruler to help you do that. You could mark every centimetre and put a Skittle a drawing of a Skittle every centimetre as you go up. So I'm going to have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 Skittles with the little S's in the middle. Oh, I should change colours. I could have done them all in different colours. Then I could have matched. I'm going to start again. That sounds fun. Let's do that. I'm going to do red Skittles, red. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Red Skittles. Then I'm going to do my 2 green ones. Then I'm going to have 5 orange ones. Orange. S, 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 S. Now I need purple. 1 purple and 1 yellow. Ooh, how am I going to do yellow? More colours. I need a yellow. There we go, yellow. Oh, they don't want to let me have that. Well, let me change it. All right, that's going to be my yellow one. There you go. So there is my pictogram. See, try to line up. All my bottom rows should all line up. All my second row should line up. Third row, etc. They should all line up beautifully. And last of all, the dot plot, which is very similar. A lot of these graphs are very similar. This one, you just need one axis across the bottom. Again, measure your spaces. So maybe every 2 centimetres would be a good scale measurement across here. Yep, 2 centimetres would be good space. Okay, so the dot plot, the only real difference is that you don't really have a choice of what the picture is in a dot plot. It has to be a dot. And so you just put a dot above for each Skittle. So 5 reds. Keep them evenly spaced. 2 greens. 5 orange. Keep them all nicely lined up. 1 purple, 1 yellow. Okay, I have not done titles on my last couple, so I better put those in. So Skittle, colour. And I'll put them here on the other one. Skittle colours.